morning, Herons, and happy Tuesday. Welcome to the second episode of Heron Television for the 2021 to 2022 school year. We have a great show lined up for you today.
I think we are all lucky to go to a school where the staff cares about the students and the students care about each other. To celebrate this positivity, let's bring back a segment we almost always did when we were in CDL, Ask a Heron.
Welcome to Ask a Heron, the segment where we ask you to share your voices. This week's question is, what is the best part about being back in school this fall? Let's hear from what some of the Herons have to say.
I think the very best part of being back in school is being able to check out books and to use the library. There's a wonderful array of life down here. Come on down.
My favorite thing about being back in person is actually being able to teach Spanish in person instead of just through a program on Google Classroom.
My favorite part about being back in person in school is seeing all of your smiling faces.
I'm enjoying being back in school because I am loving getting to interact with all of my students and get to see their expressions in person and build those relationships.
Hey Herons, I'm excited to be back in person, getting to have wonderful conversations with you in social studies.
The best part of being back in person has been just the face-to-face interactions with the other teachers, having real conversations that's not through a screen. And I think being able to have pencil and paper and books that you can open up with your own hands has been a really, really big plus.
My favorite thing about being back in person is seeing all of you guys interacting and talking and learning and getting excited about being here.
So my favorite thing about being back in school is obviously seeing all of my students in person and getting them to talk to me and to respond to me and just getting to know them better. It's so much easier than working through a screen.
The favorite thing I enjoy, amongst the many things that I enjoy about being back to school live, is that I have a good excuse to drive my fancy new car and get to spend time with these awesome students here at Happy Valley.
Those are some great things about being back in school, but we want to hear more of your voices. If you would like to share, all you have to do is visit the Flipgrid linked in the description or get the link from your CCC teacher and record your response. We want to hear from you, and you might find yourself on next week's Ask a Heron.
Every year in September, to celebrate Latin Heritage Month, we would like to honor Latinx individuals that have inspired us. Let's get to this week's quote of the week.
This week's quote comes to us from the actor Danny Trejo. He said, "Everything good that's ever happened to me came out of helping others, so help out your fellow Herons and good things are bound to happen to you."
Hi Herons, I want to introduce you to a Heron whose job is to help out with our mental health. Here's Miss Lynn with this week's mental health moment.
Hi, and welcome to Mental Health Minute with Miss Lynn from LifeStance Health.
Hey Herons, welcome back to school. My name is Lynn Kramer and I'm a mental health professional that works right here at Happy Valley. The past year and a half have been tumultuous and chaotic, but one thing that hasn't changed is the level of support we have available to students here in the North Clackamas School District. If you are struggling with integrating with peers, home challenges, having a hard time focusing, building emotional resilience, feeling overwhelmed with many of life's day-to-day challenges, please reach out to your school counselor to be connected with a counselor or therapist from LifeStance Health. You might also see us in health and science classes, lunch, or just wandering the halls. Stop and say hi and ask any questions you might have about mental health or drugs and alcohol. Have a great school year, Herons.
Thanks, Miss Lynn. But what would be an episode of Heron TV without our daily dose of humor? Now it's time for the joke of the day.
I need to call Mr. Oliver.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Oliver, is there any way I can be on Heron TV this year?
Yeah, I could use your help on Heron TV. Would you mind making the joke of the day?
Yeah, no, I got perfect joke of the day for you.
Okay, alright, let's hear it.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Impatient cow.
Impatient cow.
Moo. Is that funny?
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, thanks. Yes, Heron TV again.
The joke of the day is always something we could count on, but we could also count on celebrating obscure holidays. Last week we honored National Coloring Day, but today, September 21st, is National IT Day. What better day is it for the staff spotlight to shine on our very own IT staff member, Mr. Chase Anderson.
My name is Chase Anderson. I'm the Technology Support Specialist here at Happy Valley, and I fix computers for a living. I'm trying to put out fires, doing the best I can to make everything running smoothly. Day to day it's super stressful, but we celebrate it the best we can. Hello? Yeah, Miss Damon? Yeah, your screen's black? Have you tried turning it on? It works now? Awesome. Alright, I'll see you later. Sorry about that. Special skills. It helps to have basic knowledge of how computers work. What cable does what software does what. A lot of shortcuts helps. However, the experience and technical side is really only half the job. The other half is just customer support. Making people feel good, feel confident, can't make them feel dumb, make sure they can come to you with all their problems, and hopefully you can solve them. When I'm not fixing computers, what do? Well, my favorite thing is I like singing. I record myself singing a lot when I'm at home. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm good at it, but that's probably my favorite thing to do. I play disc golf, frisbee golf competitively. I actually have a tournament this weekend. I try and play whenever I can. Play for money, play for not. I also like backpacking and hiking. I used to do that a lot a couple summers ago. Didn't really get to this summer. But yeah, I play tennis. Like to play spike ball. So far, that's about it. Have a great National IT Day, everybody. Respect your IT technicians and turn your computers on.
We have met a lot of herons this episode, but there's still more to cover. Let's jump into the 7-day forecast.
The weather often guides our fashion choices, so does Picture Day. Make sure to look your best. This Friday, September 24th, is Picture Day. Those pictures will be available to purchase and in this year's yearbook.
Last week, we learned about the opportunity 8th graders have to go on this year's East Coast trip. Please see Mr. Oliver in room 239B or Mrs. Liu in room 229. To learn more, find out more information on their websites, or go to the description of this video on our YouTube. There is also a recap of last year's trip on our channel.
I think that's all we have for today, and it's time to wrap up this show. Until next time, Heron, I'm Kai.
Have a great day, Heron!